England jokes, British jokes. Short England jokes. Q. How do police know that Princess Diana had dandruff? A. They found her head and shoulders under the steering wheel. Q. How does every English joke start? A. By looking over your shoulder. Q. What's the difference between a smart Englishman and a unicorn? A. Nothing, they're both fictional characters. Q. What's the difference between England and a tea bag? A. The tea bag stays in the cup longer. Why did the Siamese twins move to England? So the other one could drive. Q. What do you call an Englishman in the knockout stages of the World Cup? A. A referee. Q. Why was Fabio Capello speeding? A. To get 3 points. Q. What does the Loch Ness Monster eat? A. Fish and chips. Q. What's the difference between Princess Diana and Elton John? A. Princess Diana never became a Queen of England. Q. Why aren't the England football team allowed to own a dog? A. Because they can't hold on to a lead. Q. What do Pink Floyd and Princess Diana have in common? A. Their first big hit was The Wall. Q. Who's the best football player in England? A. Tom Daley because he dives a lot. Q. What do you call a Scotsman with diarrhea? A. Brave fart. Q. Why do the English make better lovers than the Germans? A. Because English are the only ones who can stay on top for 45 minutes. And still come second. Q. Did you hear about the winner of the English beauty contest? A. Me neither. Q. What's the difference between Cinderella and the England football team? A. Cinderella wanted to get to the ball. Q. Why wasn't Jesus born in England? A. He couldn't find 3 wise men or a virgin. Floods UK. Row 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 your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. A carpet fitter's wet dream. Mr. Cadbury. Mr. Cadbury met Miss Rowntree on a double-decker. It was after 8. They got off at Quality Street. He asked her name. Polo, I'm the one with the hole, she said with a wispa. I'm Marathon, the one with the nuts, he replied. He touched her cream eggs and slipped his hand into her Snickers. He fondled her flapjacks as she rubbed his tic-tacs. It was a fab moment as she screamed in Turkish delight and he shot his chewy center. But 3 days later his sherbert dib-dab started to itch. Turns out Miss Rowntree had been with Bertie Bassett and he's got feckin' all sorts. Walking down the street. One morning, 2 Englishmen are strolling down a London street, when they see a stray dog licking its own testicles. One of the Englishmen turns to the other and says, "Say, I wish I could do that." His mate watches the dog for a moment, sighs longingly, and replies, "I should say so. But don't you think you ought to get to know him first?" Sausage. Paddy and Sean are planning to go out on a Saturday night, but only have 50 cents between them. Paddy has an idea. He takes the 50 cents of Sean, goes to a butcher's and buys a sausage. Sean is really pissed off at first that Paddy spent their last money on a sausage, but Paddy lets him in on his plan. "We are going into the next pub, order 2 pints, drink them and when it comes to paying you go down on your knees, unzip my trousers, pull the sausage out and start sucking on it." So, they go into the first pub and do exactly as Paddy suggested. The barmaid is disgusted by the sight and kicks the 2 out. Paddy says, "See, it works, we didn't pay, did we?" As Paddy's plan seems to be working, they carry on doing it. In the 12th pub, both are quite drunk by now. Sean isn't looking too good. They have just finished their pints. "Sean, I can't do this anymore, Paddy, my bloody knees are hurting as fuck." "Paddy, no worries, I lost that bloody sausage in the 3rd pub." Fabio Capello was wheeling his shopping trolley across the supermarket. car park when he noticed an old lady struggling with her bags of shopping. He stopped and asked, "Can you manage, dear?" To which the old lady replied, "No way. You got yourself into this fucking mess, don't ask me to sort it out." Future. In a statement from Broadcasting House, all future England games will now be shown on the gay porn channel. It is thought that 11R shows being regularly shafted is too explicit for regular TV. 5 quid. Chap walking through the park at night hears a lady's voice in the bushes. Fancy a good time, only 5 quid. Why not, he thinks. He is just about to grope the lady when a policeman shines his torch. "What's going on?" asked the policeman. "Do you mind?" replied the chap, "I am about to have sex with my wife." "Sorry," said the policeman, "didn't realize it was your wife." "Neither did I till you shone your bloody torch," responded the husband. A girl in London. 2 men in a bar. One says, "A girl I met in London gave me a sexually transmitted disease." His mate replies, "You were lucky, in Yorkshire you would have had to pay for it."